do a quick demo here. This is an alpha product, just to show you my starting point here. Just a normal, basic. I mean, I've got this guy done. Ignore him. Normal customer shipment. Here, we'll just search for that form, cust ship. Get the layers. I'll get the layer that I'm going to work with. Loads it all up, and then we could just tell it something like, create a new panel card called AI panel. On that panel, we want to add a text box called name and a checkbox, and then also add a button called AI button. And when you click it, it will say ouch. So we send this in. It's gonna, there's several mini layers to this thing. It's more complicated than it may look. It's gonna make our plan, and it says, here, I'll be happy to help. Here's what I want to do. Gonna look at things. He's gonna create the panel card, text box. I called it name. He's just giving it, look, I didn't give it a name, so he's gonna give it one. Button, on click, say ouch. And yeah, the plan looks good. Go, do it. Thinking. Here we can see a little bit of progress here. Creating layout components. We'll see that a couple of times here because we'll have the panel and different controls. So it's working on the first one now, which would be the panel. Probably could put some information in there about which component it's working on, but nonetheless, this is an alpha product. It is also not very fast. It is also, its total cost 0. That is definitely not going to be the case here. It uses a lot of tokens. It's really thinking things through here. We are patiently waiting. Some people might say, well, this takes too long. I would say, number one, it's going to be faster when it's all said and done once I tune this guy out. This is my initial test. But also consider how long it takes to open Application Studio, select your layer, load your layer, navigate to the various different places. So it says it was all done here. It's all done. So let me just go back. We'll import this back in. I'm going to overwrite that layer. Go. Here we'll just do a refresh, and then we'll do a preview. And if we are lucky, well, it looks like I duplicated some shit here. I'm gonna have to fix that. But I did get my panel. I did get my buttons, my checkbox, and my text box twice, so it seems. And if I click this guy, ouch, there's our event. So aside from a duplicate here, maybe that's why it took twice as long, because it did it twice. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But let's just do another quick example here. So let's add a grid to view BAQCC page. All right, here's what he wants to do. Of course, you're going to read all this and make sure it all sounds good. Yeah, I think it all sounds good to me. Give you a grid. Does the plan look good? Yeah, it looks great. Beep, boop, beep, boop. Now, you see it's doing 2 components, and that's probably because it is also having to create the data view and all of that jazz underneath. So I'll tell you what it did. See, you can see here it created the data view, created the grid, did the binding. It says we're all ready. However important, would you like me to create the BAQ load event to populate? Yes, we do. We want that data to populate, don't we? Create that event, buddy. Great job, pal. Bring that in. Fresheroni. Here we go. New grid. Load it with the BAQ results. Fantastic.